It's time for Tiger Tip-Off.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
And a very pleasant good Thursday evening, everyone. Welcome to Lovell, Wyoming, and the 3A West Regional Basketball Tournament's quarterfinal action opening round of the tournament. Lander boys have waited all day as the fourth seed in this tournament to take on the fifth seed Worland Warriors in what should be one of the more competitive opening round games on the bracket. I'm Scott Fuller, bringing you into the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply. It's your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's, a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. These two teams finished the regular season separated by just a single spot in the conference standings, and when you dig a little bit deeper on their statistical profiles, you might see why. And the stats on the season, while the records might not indicate it, the previous matchup between these two teams and the individual and team statistics suggest this could be a tight one from start to finish. So let's have a look at both of these teams as they open postseason action. Starting with the Lander Tigers, Lander Valley finished the regular season with an overall record of 13-8, 5-5 in conference play. Very up and down season, very talented Lander Tiger team. It hasn't been a question of scoring points, certainly, when the higher scoring teams win their playing well in all of 3A Wyoming basketball. It's been more a question of consistency. However, they have remained more or less efficient throughout the year. They shoot 43%. That's a season-long team stat from the field. Ranks among the better spots in the conference. Worland enters tonight with a 9-13 overall record. They were 4-6 in conference play. Don't let that overall record fool you, though. Warriors averaged about 51 points per game, and they're allowing 54. So statistically, the Tigers at a 30,000 feet team level hold a slight edge in team scoring and team scoring efficiency, but also not by a huge margin. And when you get into the tournament basketball, into the postseason, those margins can disappear pretty quickly. It's basically a brand new year. And as we'll discuss coming up here on the Porter's Tailgate Show, Lander has shown that if they're not careful with the Warriors, they can come up and bite them. Tigers feature a balanced offensive attack led by a couple of players who show up throughout the conference overall statistical rankings. Noah St. Clair is the leading Tiger scorer. Shown the ability to take over games when necessary. Has been great to watch defensively. Has been great to watch on the boards. As a senior even, he has improved his game all around throughout the season. Finn McFadden, another key piece for Lander Valley. He's averaging over 4 assists per game. That places him among the conference leaders in that category as well. Finn McFadden does a little bit of everything for the Tigers. He scores, dishing out those assists. He helps defensively when he averages more than 2 steals per game as well. When you look at the inside presence for Lander, it is Paxton Hollingshead and Noah St. Clair helping protect that rim and control the boards. Overall, Lander's averaging about 31 rebounds per game. That is near the top of the conference. Let's take a deeper look at the Worland Warriors. Worland led by one of the better scorers in 3A West, Cooper Cannon, averaging 15 points per game. That places him among the top 10 scorers in the conference. He's the player that the Tigers defensively will be aware of and will be keying on likely tonight. Warriors also get strong rebounding from Grant Page. He averages about 8 boards per game. That's among the top rebounders in the region. And Taylor Ruckman contributes inside as well, pulls down 7 rebounds per game for Worland. That's a season-long stat. So while the Warriors may not score quite as much as Lander, are certainly capable of scoring. They do have size, they do have rebounding and strength. That could be critical in tournament basketball if Worland can slow this game down a little bit. So if we compare the teams statistically, a couple of things do stand out. Lander is a much more explosive offensive team. Shooting efficiency definitely favors Lander. The Tigers shooting 43% from the field compared to 41% for Worland. Three-point shooting is fairly similar between these two teams. Lander will shoot and make about 5 threes per game over the course of the year. Worland just about 4. Rebounding is almost identical. Lander's at 31 rebounds a game. Worland averages 28 rebounds a game. And defensively, both teams allow right around low to mid 50 points per game. That tells you we could see a relatively controlled pace tonight. That is absolutely what Worland is going to try to do. Lander's going to try and unleash their offense, get defense to offense going, get the fast break going, the outside shots start to fall, and Lander is capable of scoring in the low to mid-70s. That was kind of their season goal. They started the year averaging in the mid-60s, and that's fallen down to the upper 50s as we've gotten to conference play. So keys to the game in this one: pace. If the game speeds up, that's going to favor Lander. Rebounding, that's going to be a big part of Worland trying to control the game, especially with Page and Ruckman down low. They can limit second chance scoring and slow the game down. And turnovers, a big one, obviously. Both teams force turnovers defensively. In a tournament environment, extra possessions can make all the difference. So, one more thing we should note. These teams met on February 6th, I believe the matchup was. And there is something, that was in Worland, and there's something about Lander traveling to that gym that tends to wreck seasons for the boys and the girls in years past. The girls were able to break that curse this year. Lander's ladies winning their quarterfinal game late this morning, so they have advanced to the semifinal round on the girls' side of the bracket. On the boys' side, Lander has had late conference season win streaks snapped by Worland right before regionals in each of the past 2 seasons, and there's just something about that has not shown up well in the regional tournament. Kind of not sure what that is, but there is something that is a little bit jinxed when Lander has gone to Worland, especially, and played the Warriors. We're not in Worland tonight. We're at a neutral site in Lovell, and Lander is coming off a victory to wrap up their regular season. They do have a better overall and conference record, but these two teams are seeded appropriately, it looks like, for what we might see tonight. Could be a down-to-the-wire, every possession matters kind of game. The 4 seed in the West, Lander Tigers, getting ready to take on the 5 seed Worland Warriors. Starting lineups and tip-off coming up right after this here on 1330 KOVE, 107.7 FM. And streaming video tonight on the County 10 YouTube channel is powered by Lander Recycle.
On Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics Program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to Lovell High School, getting ready for quarterfinal first round regional action for the Lander boys, starting their postseason against the 5th-seeded Worland Warriors. Lander Tigers seeded 4th in this regional tournament. I don't have starting lineups yet, so we're going to get those on the fly as we wrap up the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply. Porter's, one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's, with convenient locations in Riverton and Casper, by the way. Starters for Tanner Hart's Worland Warriors are being announced right now. Lander will be next up. We'll get those to you. Worland will start number 10, Gunnar Mascaro, a senior. Cooper Cannon, who we mentioned in the Porter's Tailgate Show, wears number 12. Number 22 is Grant Page. Elias Mitchell wears number 23. And Michael Williams wears number 24. Those are your starting 5. Mascaro, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Michael Williams for Tanner Hart's Worland Warriors. I would expect the same starting 5 for head coach Stu Mullins. Confirm that and then get tipped off. Caleb Andrews set to start. Finn McFadden, he wears number 0, by the way. Caleb Andrews, a junior. Finn McFadden wears number 1. Should see Paxton Hollingshead, Noah St. Clair, and perhaps Darian Herford. And that's what we got. So it is Andrews, McFadden, Herford, St. Clair, and Hollingshead starting for Lander. Tigers once again are coached by head coach Stu Mullins. Glad you're with us here on a Thursday evening. Glad to be able to bring you not just audio, but video from back home, thanks to Lander Recycle, sponsoring our regional video broadcasts throughout the weekends. The winner of this game gets the joyful pleasure of having to face Lovell, the host team, who has been the 1 seed and the number 1 team in 3A basketball all season long. They just trounced Lyman in the game right before this one. So the winner plays at exactly this time against the top seed Lyman tomorrow. The loser will move down to the consolation bracket. All set to go, and the tip is won by the Lander Tigers, wearing their home whites trimmed in green. Caleb Andrews starts the possession for Lander, weaving with Noah St. Clair. Tried to find Paxton Hollingshead, but the ball was tipped out of bounds to the Tigers, so they'll retain possession with just 12 seconds off of the clock. Still scoreless from Lovell. St. Clair inbounding to Finn McFadden from the top of the key to Andrews. Darian Herford eyes one just off right from the top of the key. Gets the ball to Hollingshead. Has to Finn McFadden. Corner 3 from the right side for Darian Herford is just off. And the rebound is pulled down by the Warriors. Rather lengthy possession for the Tigers. It ends up empty. Worland starts their offense just over the Lovell logo. Long day of basketball here from Lovell High School. Great job hosting this tournament. Mid-range 2 is no good, and St. Clair comes down with a rebound. Tigers try to push. It's a big event for a small town on the Montana border. They've done an excellent job hosting throughout here on day 1. Here's a 3 from the left side out. That is good. Tigers strike first. It's Paxton Hollingshead dropping the first tray of the game. Tigers on top 3-0 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. That's a good sign for the Tigers. Pax is hitting those. Just one more offensive dimension for these Lander Tigers. And then defensively, Noah St. Clair is going to force a turnover back to the Tigers. the Worland Lady Warriors upset Pinedale in the very first game of this tournament way back this morning. So that's actually going to be Lander's opponent on the girls' side tomorrow. That game's at 3 o'clock. We'll have that for you. Obviously, to be determined on the boys' outcome here in front of us when they'll play tomorrow. 3 from the left side, out's no good. Caleb Andrews flies in for the rebound and then throws it off of a Worland Warrior to save the possession. Lander inbounds from under their own basket with 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Only points in this one early on belong to the Lander Tigers. Noah St. Clair on the inbound from the right side out, being given that 3, but instead cycles the offense from Hereford and then back to Andrews. Top, he'll drive to the right elbow. Hereford drives from the right corner, slips a little bit in the lane, and they're going to say that's a travel. Tough travel call. Hereford didn't realize he had done that. Turnover to Worland. 6:10 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard here in the first quarter. We see full court press for the first time from Lander. Trying to trap over the timeline. Worland able to break that. Diving in from the right block. There's a shot that does go in for the first points of the game for the Warriors. Lander trying to answer the other end with Noah St. Clair spin move in the lane. To Finn McFadden. Resets to Pax and then Andrews up top. Noah St. Clair's ISO left side. He'll drive across the lane with a bounce pass across the paint to McFadden. One more to St. Clair. Noah, left block, turnaround, hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound finds its way to Worland. Warriors trying to push the issue in transition. Nice block down low. Might have been Hollingshead who got a tipped finger on that one to change the possession, and then a foul. First one of the game either way is going to be called on Worland. That was drawn by Darian Hereford right about the timeline. So Lander's going to inbound from right in front of their own bench. Very good crowd here for the last game of the day and not involving any local teams. Not the Lovell Powell game crowd that we saw earlier in the evening for obvious reasons, but Lander's traveled well, so has Worland. Ball's on the floor as the Tigers lose the possession. Back to the Warriors with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. The bounce pass nearly got away from Worland. It's Bradshaw. Leans in and drops it in. Just like that, the Warriors have a 4-3 advantage. In transition, Euro step for Noah St. Clair. He will drop it off to Hollingshead, who was rejected out of bounds. That was a nice block down low from Grant Page. Mentions him in the Porter's Tailgate Show. He is a big rebounding presence down low. Saw the opportunity for a clean block there and got the better of Pax on that exchange. So Lander inbounds from under their own basket. Hollingshead gave it up to Andrews, drives left elbow and then lost the handle. It was not tipped apparently. Andrews just lost it according to the official, so it's back to Worland with 4:39 to go in the first. More pressure from the Tigers on the ensuing Worland inbounds. Andrews doing a nice job in the backcourt. Crossover, frees the offense up though. Here's a 3 left side out from Williams. That is no good. Ball is free. Long rebound taken away by McFadden. One and done for the Warriors. And Finn McFadden crosses over for Lander at the top of the key, then feeds left corner, and St. Clair traveled. Quincy Gwynn into the game for the first time for the Tigers. Also see Brenner Coleman checking in. Lander on the inbound against more full court pressure. It's been giving Worland something to think about. Hasn't resulted in a turnover yet overtly or even an effective trap over the timeline, but Lander making them work for it. Tough angle shot from beyond the right block taken there by Worland, and Lander trying to push in transition with Quincy Gwynna. Back to Hollingshead for 3, just off the right side of the top of the key. That one wouldn't go. He's already got 1 in this game. In fact, it's Lander's only points on the game, but couldn't connect on that one. Remains 4-3. Worland Warriors on top with 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Backing down is Bradshaw, who gives up the possession to Mascaro. Mascaro guarded by Hereford, which is not fun. Darian Hereford, one of the better on-ball defenders, one of the more fun defensive guys to watch, will lead to a turnover. Bounce pass from Gwynna to Coleman, who is fouled. Very late whistle, but Brenner Coleman drew it, and so we've got a couple of free throws on the way for the Tigers. They need them. Trailing 4-3 with 3:20 to go in the first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Coleman's got a couple. He has done the thing with his shoes all year of wearing one pink and one white. It's usually one pink and one white shoe. Free throw line is good for Coleman on the first. Ties the game at 4. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. One more free throw on the way for Brenner Coleman. Gwynna and McFadden ready down low to rebound on a miss. Coleman's second free throw, though, is good. Lander retakes the 1-point lead, 5-4 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Set up a full court press again. Looks to be kind of a 2-2-1, but it's also got a man look to it. We haven't seen this until later in the conference schedule, but it's worked well for the Tigers. Worland able to cross the timeline and start their offense from the right side out. Page down low is fouled. Brenner Coleman's going to pick that one up for Lander, I believe, and a couple of free throws are on the way for Grant Page. They actually got McFadden down low for the foul. That's his first. Lander's first team foul. First free throw is no good from Page. Under 3 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw would tie the game at 5. No good, though. Missed just a touch long, and Lander comes away with a clean rebound. Tigers driving in. Now back up top is Hereford. He drives to the right elbow, gives it up to Gwynna. Clock rolls at 2:45 to go in the first. 5-4 Tigers, Lander basketball. Entry pass down low to Coleman. He's a little bit deep on that right block, and so skips it to Gwynna. It was high for Quincy, and it was eventually stolen away by the Warriors. Transition layup opportunity is no good, just missed it, got his own rebound. Putback is better for Worland, so they take the lead back 6-5. 2 points started by a high skip pass to Gwynna. He'll try to make up for missing that one with a 3 in the left corner. That one's up and good. It is a good sign when Quincy Gwynna's hitting those early. 8-6 Tigers on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Worland with Bradshaw. Drives to the right elbow and picks up his dribble. A free pass down low to Page is stolen away. Romer's into the game for Lander. And Romer's crossing the timeline with the ball. Bounce pass down low to Coleman, who can't finish, and the rebound is taken away by Page. That was a pretty pass down low, just couldn't complete the play. Minute 41 to go in the first. Lander Tigers on top by 2. Steal from Hereford. Looking for Coleman. Nice over-the-shoulder pass in transition. That's good. Lander extends their lead to 4. 10-6 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. This is not the spot Worland wants to be in on the scoreboard behind. They're not an explosive offensive team, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Warriors after a made bucket. We'll take it with them back right after this here on 1330 KOVE. Streaming video is powered by Lander Recycle.
Lander Recycle offers convenient residential and commercial recycling service. We pick up, sort, and responsibly dispose of your recyclables, including Type 1 and 2 plastic bottles and jugs, mixed papers, aluminum cans, tin cans, and corrugated cardboard. Affordable weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly pickup plans are available. We work with you to meet your recycling needs. Call or text Lander Recycle at 307-751-1002 for more information.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
First time out of the game was just taken by Worland. They've cut a 4-point deficit down to 2. It's 10-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander Tigers on top, and it will be Lander basketball. Full court inbounds. No pressure to speak of. St. Clair and Hollingshead have checked back into the game for the Tigers. St. Clair hands the ball off to Quincy Gwynna. Romer left open on the right side. Gives it back to Gwynna in the paint. Floater is good. Nice touch there by the senior. Lander up 12-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. There's a 3 left side out for Worland that's good. There's a big answer for the Warriors. 48 seconds remain in the quarter. Lander already down the floor to try to answer it themselves. Pass into Coleman. Extra pass down to St. Clair. Excuse me, was that Noah? That was Noah St. Clair. Count it, and he was fouled. Noah St. Clair, one dribble, went up at the same time as his defender did. Just went up strong, got a good angle on the backboard, and then was fouled. So that's team foul number 3 on Worland with 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Noah St. Clair trying to add a free throw. That is no good. Romer comes away with the offensive rebound initially and then lost it out of bounds to Worland. Hasn't been a fun stats report all year, but it is true. It's been brought up by the coaching staff. Players are aware that Lander is not a good free throw shooting team as a whole. 50% on the season, thereabouts, low 50s from the free throw line. Mid-range 2 is no good for Worland, but the tip putback is up and good. That's pretty play. 20 seconds remain in this quarter. Lander Tigers hanging on to a 1-point lead. Lander basketball as they cross the timeline. It's going to be Gwynna way up high. Has Coleman on his left side. Hollingshead down low. Now that's Coleman down low, backing in. And then Hollingshead gets it back, puts up a shot that won't go. 4 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds as Worland crosses the timeline. Shot is good if it goes. It is not. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Lander Tigers hanging on to a 1-point lead over the Worland Warriors in the first round of the 3A West Regional Tournament here in Lovell. Back with quarter number 2 after this on 1330 KOVE and streaming video on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Since 1995, Legacy Accounting Group has been proud to serve residents of Fremont County and clients across the country with world-class accounting services. Whether you're an individual who needs help filing your tax return or a business that needs full accounting services, we're here to help, offering tax management, accounting services, retirement planning, estate and trust planning, and more. Contact Legacy Accounting Group at rivertoncpa.com or call 307-856-4816. Legacy Accounting.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Start of quarter number 2. Worland is working the ball down low. Had the ball tipped out of bounds, but it was off of a Warriors player. And so one possession in and just 6 seconds into the second quarter, Lander is going to come away with a turnover. And now we do see pressure full court, at least some pressure from the Worland Warriors, making Lander think about things anyway. Gwynna passes off to his left side to Hollingshead. St. Clair finds Finn McFadden right side. Finn is ISO, so he drives in. And a left hand from the right side finish. Landers back up by 3. First points of the game for Finn McFadden. Leading scorer for the Tigers is Quincy Gwynna, who has 5 points. Pass down low in transition for Worland for the answer. Warriors have not let Worland get their game going. Not a whole lot of transition opportunities for the Tigers. They've gotten back on defense quickly. Quincy Gwynna picks up his dribble. Pass to Noah St. Clair on the left wing. He'll drive into the paint. Back to Gwynna. Was left open for 3. Got his defender on the ground. Made the extra pass. The shot is up and no good from Coleman. And saved from going out of bounds to Quincy Gwynna. Gwynna pass down low. Noah St. Clair right block. Spins all the way around. Another 180 degrees. Puts up a shot that's no good. Gwynna is in the right place for the rebound. Back up top for Hollingshead for 3. That's good. Lander Tigers getting 2 threes on the game for Paxton Hollingshead. 19-15 lead for Lander on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Worland with a little trouble on the inbound against full court pressure, but they do get the ball in and then across the timeline. 6.5 to go in the first half. Second quarter action, Tigers 4th seed in this tournament, on top of the 5th seed Worland Warriors by a score of 19-15. Worland with a shot from the left elbow that's no good. Finn McFadden comes away with a rebound, bounce pass ahead to Hollingshead. Wow, what a beautiful extra pass to Coleman, but that was swatted away. Worland got back on defense, negating a great transition look for the Tigers. A pass up high nearly went out of bounds. St. Clair's going to take advantage of that defensively on his man way outside right side. He actually got beat. Noah eventually beat in the paint on the drive, but the shot will not go. And the Tigers come away with a rebound with Quincy Gwynna down the right side of the floor with 5:43 to go. Gwynna wants another three. That one's good. Quincy Gwynna's feeling it. Leading scorer for this game. Quincy has 8 by my count, including 2 threes in this first half. A big bucket for the Tigers. Puts the pressure on Worland. Entry pass down low. Taken away by Lander. Finn McFadden gets a nice pass down low. Extra pass to St. Clair, who is fouled. Didn't make the shot. Heads up play by Finn McFadden, who got a great pass all the way down the floor and then made a behind-the-defender pass across the paint to St. Clair. St. Clair was fouled. And a timeout has been taken by Worland. Lander's starting to feel it a little bit. Right back with more second quarter action after this here on 1330 KOVE and the County 10 YouTube channel with streaming provided by Lander Recycle.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Out of a Worland timeout, Noah St. Clair's a couple of free throws on the way. His team is up by 7 pending these free throws. First one, high arcing shot is no good off the front of the rim. And Noah's going to have one more after a nice transition opportunity from Lander. Would have been a good assist there from Finn McFadden. Noah couldn't finish, but has a couple of free throws. He missed them both, though. Worland comes away with a rebound with 5:13 to go in the second quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander 22, Worland 15. Winner of this game is going to play the best team in the state. That's what they are until someone proves otherwise. The host Lovell Bulldogs at 7:30 tomorrow night. Bucket in down low for the Warriors. Brings the lead to 22-17. Not much of a reward for winning your quarterfinal game. It's just the 5-4 matchup plays the 1 seed. If the 1 seed wins, and they won handily over Lyman. Loser will advance to the consolation bracket. Finn McFadden with a nice finish down low. 24-17 Tigers on top with 4.5 to go in the second quarter. More of this full court pressure from Lander that's definitely been in the minds of the Warriors throughout this game. Start their offense on the right side. Looking for an entry pass to the right elbow. Backing down there is Page. Page double team, blocked from behind cleanly. St. Clair picked that one. And now works the ball in transition. Gives it, gets it back. Big steps in the lane, but can't finish the shot. So here comes Worland back the other way, trying to generate numbers. Floater off the backboard is good. The Warriors are just doing whatever they have to hang around. Halfway through this second quarter. Tigers on top 24-19. Finn McFadden gives it, gets it back. Hollingshead for 3, left side out. No good, just missed that one. And then a foul on Noah St. Clair. He was just running by Gunnar Mascaro and just got him up high. Inadvertent contact, I think, there as he was poked in the eye area. Hopefully he's okay for Worland. 3:43 to go. Tigers up by 5. Second quarter action from Lovell. This is the last game of the day. We'll get going again tomorrow. Lander girls will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. That we know. They will play the Worland Lady Warriors at 3 in the semifinal game of their side of the tournaments. Lander wants to join them with a victory here tonight. Running in, finishing the play, getting a foul and one is Cooper Cannon. Pretty play. Foul's going to be racked up to Caleb Andrews, looks like. That's his first, Lander's second in the quarter. Cannon with a free throw. Can't make it. A rebound fought for, come away with by the Tigers. It's Finn McFadden who will dribble across the timeline. Finn, crossover. Top of the key, hands the ball off. Andrews to McFadden now. Left side ISO. Drives in. Couple of steps to the left elbow. Backs down. Gives it up to Andrews. Finn sets up in the corner. Instead, it's Herford who is ISO on the right side. Drives into the lane. Nice pass to Finn McFadden and the finish. Good team offensive set. Half-court basketball there from the Tigers, resulting in 2 points. 26-21. Tigers on top. Worland looking to answer. It's a feed to Williams. Takes a three. That's a big bucket. Cuts it to 26-24. Worland is just hanging around. Quincy Gwynna to the free throw line. Herford. Three from off the left side of the top of the key. He'll answer with that one. And a timeout taken by head coach Stu Mullins. Both teams feeling it offensively. Step aside, take a break. Back after this on 1330 KOVE and County10.com.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Out of a Tiger timeout, 2:32 to go in the second quarter. Lander is hanging on to a 29-24 lead on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Both teams finding some offense. And on the inbound, Worland's taking a little bit too long. They get the ball in after 2 seconds. See what they can do about a 10 count. The ref was sick of waiting for Worland. He just put the ball on the baseline. Worland does clear the timeline. Entry pass down low. Page working hard on Coleman. Coleman, good defense. And now a transition opportunity with a football pass down the floor to Gwynna. Gwynna lost the handle on it. Back to the Warriors. Worland's got Bradshaw driving into the paints and a travel. So it's right back to the Tigers with 2:03 to go in the second quarter. 5 points, Lander Tiger advantage. They've led throughout, but not by much. Every time they get it to 6 points or so, Worland comes up with an offensive shot that they need. Lander playing good basketball, though. Defense is working. Worland's limiting transition attempts, but their offense, Landers, is doing well enough. Gwynna wants a third three in this game. That one's no good. Rebound taken away by the Warriors. Minute 48 to go in the second quarter. Offense starts for Worland with Cannon. Bounce pass down low to the left block. Working in there is Page. He is fouled on the shot, and he's got a couple of free throws coming. Lander's third team foul, so they'll have one more to give before free throws with a minute 37 remaining in the second quarter. Let's see who picked that up for Lander. That is going to be the first from Brenner Coleman. Coleman's having a good game. Gwynna's having a good game. Finn's on the score sheet with 6 points. First free throw from Page is no good. That's 2 threes from Paxton Hollingshead in this game. Lander not with one dominant scorer as usual, but spreading the offense around. And on top by 5 pending this second free throw from Page. That one's no good. Back front now, and we have a lane violation called against the Tigers. Somebody was in there too early. It might have been Gwynna, and so another free throw's on the way from Page. third free throw is good. Cuts it to 4. Minute 36 to go in the second quarter. And how about this? You got a 1-2-2, it looks like, full court man-to-man. First pressure from Worland. Lander passes out of it to Gwynna, to Coleman, and now that leaves Hollingshead open for 3. That's up and good. Make sure that was. Now it's Finn McFadden with a 3. Thought so. Finn now with 9 points. Worland driving to the right block with Williams. That shot is up and good from the right side. Nice drive in. Again, Worland answers. 32-27. Tigers on top with under a minute to go now. Here's Hollingshead for 3. That one would have been big. Just a touch strong, and the Worland comes away with a rebound. 51 seconds remain in the first half. Worland basketball, they'll cross over across the free throw line and hand the ball off to Mascaro, who's guarded by Gwynna. He gives it. That's Page working inside for the bucket. 32-29, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Lander basketball against this new 1-2-2 full court press. Lander does cross the timeline, gets to Quincy Gwynna. Left alone, down low, left block is Coleman, who almost missed the shot because he was so wide open, but he puts it in off the glass. And Worland inbounds with 12 seconds, and now 10 seconds remaining. They just now crossed the timeline with 7. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a pass up to the top. Cannon takes a bomb of a 3 that doesn't go at the horn. And the Lander Tigers with a solid first couple of quarters lead. The Worland Warriors 34-29. Still anyone's game, but Lander has been mostly in control throughout. Worland's done a great job of hanging in. We'll come back for the Wideout Buckle Up for Life halftime show. Recap this one, get you a bigger picture of the tournaments to come for the weekend as well, right after this on 1330 KOVE. Streaming video for the entire weekend is powered by Lander Recycle.
Tailgate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Halftime here at Lovell High School. 3A West quarterfinal action between Lander and Worland. Tigers are on top 34-29 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard as we bring you into the Wydot Buckle Up for Life halftime show. Brought to you by Wydot, reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. Lander Tigers with a solid first couple of quarters. Once again, your score 34-29. Key performers for Lander. Finn McFadden has 9 points on this game. Quincy Gwinna has a game high and team high, 11 points, aided by a couple of threes in that first half. Brenner Coleman's getting involved with 6. You got Paxton Hollingshead with 6 points, both of those 3-pointers. So for the Tigers, you got 4 players already contributing solid numbers, and none of them are your Noah St. Clair's, who's the top scorer for the team on the season. That's a very good sign for Lander. Really balanced offensive attack. McFadden and Gwinna combining for 20 of 34 points, but the supporting scoring from Hollingshead and Coleman also important. Lander's offense has been really balanced tonight. You got 4 of those Tigers with 6 or more points. Pack stretching the defense for Lander as well. 2 threes from a front court player is pretty significant. Hollingshead is that usually a 4 or 5 guy with size down low. He can obviously drop those threes if he's left open. If I were Worland, I would get out of this full court pressure. It's just once Lander breaks it, it's leaving way too many holes at the end of the play in the front court, and Lander is too good of a passing team not to take advantage of that. And they have, especially in that second quarter. Really didn't see full court pressure from Worland until later in the second half. So Lander's pace is right where they want to be. They like to score in the low 70s. This game may not get there, But upper 60s might do the job if you keep playing this kind of defense that Lander has shown. Cannot tell you how important the third quarter is going to be. In a tournament game with this margin, Lander can put this one away, and if Worland wants to come back, they need to have a small lead or have tied the game, at least from their perspective, at the end of the third quarter. Lander could be up by 15 at the end of this third quarter. This is going to be the most important quarter, if you had to pick one, of the game, just based on how the first two went for both of these teams. So we'll take one more timeout, come back and see what happens in quarter number 3 right after this on 1330. KOVE streaming video is powered by Lander Recycle.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Just about ready for quarter number 3 from Lovell High School. First round, quarterfinal rounds action. Lander Tigers on top of Worland by a score of 34-29. This has been the Wydot Buckle Up for Life halftime show, brought to you by Wydot, reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. I'm not sure there's a whole lot that Lander would like to change about how that first quarter went, or the first half went, especially considering their first meeting back in early February. Worland, as they often do at home, no matter where these teams are at or who's winning what or what the records are, Worland tends to have the better of Lander in their gym, and they did back in February. Lander has fixed that for the moment through 2 quarters here in the Lovell, and a big third quarter coming up. It's going to be Lander basketball to start. Hereford gave the ball up to McFadden. Here's Pax, crossover just beyond the left elbow, back to Hereford. Skip pass to the right side, and then it's given back to McFadden, who lost it out of bounds. That pass from Andrews was just a little bit behind Finn McFadden. And a turnover to Worland, 20 seconds into the quarter. Warriors able to cross the timeline and set up their offense. Nice pass down low from Cooper Cannon, who couldn't finish. I think that pass surprised him a little bit. So here's Lander in transition with Finn McFadden. To Hollingshead, to Coleman, and there's a 3 from the right side. That is good. That is Darian Hereford dropping one in. He can hit that one. Big timely shot for the Tigers. Worland in transition. Layup no good, but a foul is going to be drawn by, I think that was Hereford. See who they got. It was Hereford. And a couple of free throws are on the way for Cooper Cannon. First one is good. 7-point Lander Tiger lead, 37-30 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Just a minute into this third quarter. Cannon's second free throw hit the rim about 4 times and fell out. So Lander comes away with a rebound with a 7-point advantage still. It's fed down low. St. Clair drives in, left side baseline and finishes. Strong move there from Noah St. Clair. And the lead is extended to 39-30. Tigers on top. Mascaro starts the offense up high. Gets the ball back. Bounce pass down low to Page. Page is rejected by Hollingshead. Paxton Hollingshead had a shot of his blocked almost out of the building. He got his revenge on that one. Nice defensive play on Page, who's been pesky for the Tigers down low. Hereford is ISO there on the left side, just off top of the key. Thought about driving in. Instead, passes it off to the left corner. Ends up with St. Clair, who gives the ball up. There's Andrews for three. That is no good. You get Caleb Andrews in the mix hitting that shot, and it's all but over for Worland. But that was an empty possession for the Tigers. And the Warriors trail by 9. Working their offense on the left side with a bounce pass to Williams, who's a little bit too deep. Working his way into the paint. And a nice floater finish for the Warriors. You see that Worland has backed off of that full court press. It was just leaving Lander too open once they were able to break it at the end of the play. Finn McFadden has it for Lander. Drives in left side, almost lost the handle, almost carried, but did not. Got it back to St. Clair. Noah spins in the lane and did lose the ball. Finn's there to save it. Possession continues for the Tigers with 5:27 to go, and head coach Stu Mullen says that is enough of whatever this is and takes a timeout. We will step aside and take it with him back after this on 1330 KOVE.
Welcome to Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Watch Tiger and Lady Tiger varsity games all season on County 10's YouTube channel.
Back here at Lovell High School, 5:26 to go in the third quarter. Lander Tigers trying to advance in the regional tournaments. Final game of the day. Tigers seeded 4th. Worland Warriors seeded 5th. Right now, Lander's up by 7, 39-32 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Quincy Gwynna for Lander gets to Noah St. Clair and gets it back. Swung out right side. Pass down low. Tough angle for Finn McFadden, but a nice pass all the way across to the left corner. And Gwynna wants another three. Quincy Gwynna's good from downtown. That's his third. Leads all Tiger scorers with 11 points, I believe, by my count. Number 11 does have 11. A big bucket extends the lead to 10 for the Tigers. Talked in the Wydot Buckle Up for Life halftime show how important this third quarter is for both teams. Mentioned that Lander could be up by 12 or 15 at the end of the third, and that would be trouble for Worland. They are on that pace right now. Turnaround in the lanes, a tough angle for Williams. Whistle after the miss is going to be called on Lander. Not a ton of fouls either way in this game. It's only the first foul for either team in the third quarter. It's going to be picked up by Hollingshead. 4:34 on that third quarter clock. Powell set to inbound. I say Powell. Worland set to inbound. They're going to get Cooper Cannon, ISO up top, guarded there. So passes off to his left to Page. He's up very high. He wants to fix that. Drives down to the right block and is blocked again. There again is another big block from Paxton Hollingshead down low. Big defensive third quarter for Pax. Ball is swung all the way into the right corner baseline and ends up back top of the key to Gwynna. Halfway through the third quarter, coming up on the 4-minute mark. Hollingshead from the top of the key. Passing the ball to Finn McFadden and St. Clair. Tigers call a brand new play. Start that with McFadden at the top of the key. That's right side to Hereford. Sprung Hollingshead. He gives it up to Gwynna. Nice set defense here from the Warriors, and an offensive foul called on Lander. Away from the ball, a moving screen. That was great set defense from Worland. Lander cycled through 2 full play calls, burned off about 30 seconds or so game time at least. And now showing pressure on Worland as the Warriors inbound. But Worland needs some third quarter points. Time running out, 3:39 to go in this third quarter. Lander's solid defensive night continues. Worland sets up Mascaro, guarded by Gwynna. Bounce pass down low to Williams. Double teamed, tied up. That is jump ball. Down low, it's great play from Hereford, just getting his hands in there. Possession arrow is still Worland's, but it'll flip back to Lander next time. And Worland's going to have to inbound again. 3 team fouls have been called on Lander already in the quarter. Worland has not picked up one. That was not a foul. Prior to that, 3 fouls have been called. Williams with a floater. Won't go in. Bounce on the rim 3 times. St. Clair is there. Getting the ball ahead to Quincy Gwynna. Back up top. There's a 3 top of the key that's no good. Rebound fought for. Some contact down low, but no call. Head coach Stu Mullins for Landers making the official closest to him aware of that fact. Getting his ear for next time maybe. 3 minutes to go in the third. Worland basketball. They need some points. Mascaro picks up his dribble. Pass to Williams. Williams drives in on Hereford and traveled. Williams had Hereford as much as you can have Hereford where you want him. He's one of the better on-ball defenders, but Williams had the size advantage there. Gave the possession away with a travel. Quincy Gwynna already with 3 3-pointers in this game for the Tigers. Passes the ball off, ends up to Finn McFadden, and now Hollingshead, who's ISO there. Quincy thought about another 3, instead drives in, spins in the lane. Darian Hereford, top of the key for 3. That is good, Darian Hereford. Nice pass there from Gwynna. Unselfish play all around, good passing, good finish from Darian. 45-34 now as Worland answers with a 2 and a quick timeout taken by the Warriors. Worland's only got 2, but a pivotal moment in this game coming up. Let's keep it right here as this is a quick 30-second timeout. Thanks to Lander Recycle for providing video coverage of our regional tournaments all weekend long. Lander Recycle offering convenient residential and commercial recycling. Affordable weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly pickup plans are available. Lander Recycle works with you to meet your recycling needs. Call or text Lander Recycle at 307-451-1002 for more information. Regional rights presented by Lander Recycle this week. We are not allowed to stream state tournament basketball. It's a high school association regulation. But we will have radio coverage for you and audio coverage for you next week. That is the goal for both the Lander boys and the girls. Win a couple of games here this weekend and get to Casper next week. 3 from the right corner for the Tigers on their ensuing possessions, no good. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Lander up by 11, 45-34, trying to pull away from Worland. It's Mascaro, entry pass to Page, a little bit deep, so he gets better position on the right block. Kicked back out toward the top of the key. There's Mascaro driving in. Nice defense from Hereford. Has to give it up. And a 3-second call. That's good set defense from Darian Hereford amongst others on that possession for the Tigers. Minute 37 to go in the third quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Tigers by 11. Lander girls winning earlier today. They're going to play Worland tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the semifinal game. Lander trying to do the same thing. The winner of this game plays Lovell at 7:30. The loser plays Lyman at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. For the Tigers, Hereford for 3. Ooh, no good. Good looking shot, a little bit too strong. Worland comes away with the rebounds. 2 on 3 the other way. Spin move in the lane is easily blocked by Andrews. Out of bounds off of Worland's and Tiger basketball. Lander did exactly what they needed to do in this third quarter, assuming the result kind of hangs for the remaining minute 4. It's exactly what they were looking for. Widen this lead a little bit, and then you can close out the game in the fourth. Quincy Gwynna's had a big night with 3 threes. Passes off to Andrews. Coleman with a pass across the paint is at the feet of his teammate, and so it's Worland's the other way with 48 seconds remaining in the quarter. Noah St. Clair forcing a turnover, and what a pass ahead to Finn McFadden. Finn going in to finish and does. Lander up by 13. 31 seconds remaining in this quarter. Worland desperate for points. Not going to get him on that possession as the ball was stolen away, and Noah St. Clair threw it off of a player. Maybe a little extra force than he absolutely had to. That was not appreciated by his counter defender there, but it's going to end up being Lander basketball with 25 seconds remaining in the third. Clock rolls, Tigers by 13. Quincy Gwynna into the 2-3 zone of Worland's. 15 seconds on the third quarter clock. Finn and the Tigers look to be holding for one. Finn McFadden driving into the top of the key. Jump step, now Quincy Gwynna for three, left wing. No good, and the long rebound's pulled down by St. Clair with 3 seconds left. Long two at the horn, that is no good. Tigers got one more up. That would have counted, I think, but Finn McFadden missed it. Lander Tigers doing exactly what they wanted in that third quarter. They lead by 13. Back with the fourth right after this here on 1330 KOVE. Streaming video powered by Lander Recycle.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lander Tigers 8 minutes of game time away from advancing to the semifinals of the 3A West Regional Tournament here at Lovell High School. They're on top by 13 over Worland on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Tigers get the possession to start the fourth quarter, and immediately Finn McFadden with a finish. It's now 49-34. Tigers on top. Getting to be crunch time for the Worland Warriors now as Williams is looking to spin toward the right block, looking for a pass. And I thought he traveled. He got fouled first, it looked like. Official right there to make that call. First foul called either way in the fourth quarter goes against the Lander Tigers' Noah St. Clair. There's an open three off the inbounds. Worland needed that one, didn't get it. Finn skies for the rebound. McFadden pulls that down for the Tigers. Pushes ahead to Paxton Hollingshead. Extra bounce pass down low to Coleman. That pass is at the feet of Finn McFadden, but Hollingshead got it back. Kicked into the right corner. There's a drive in. Noah St. Clair blocked from behind, but was fouled. So a couple of free throws on the way from St. Clair with 7:20 to go in the game. Tigers have been in control since halftime. First half was a different story. Lander would get that 5-6 point lead occasionally, and Worland would hit the big shot. Lander kept up their defense, made big shots when they had to, and have extended this lead to 50-34 after Noah makes his first of 2 free throws. St. Clair's got one more on the way. Second free throw is too strong. Rebound is nearly pulled down by the Tigers, but a foul is going to be called on the rebound. They did not call a foul. They called another lane violation against Lander. It's the second of the game. Against Worland this time. So Noah St. Clair is going to have another free throw. His third free throw of the possession is no good. Rebound pulled down by Worland. 7:16 to go. Tigers on top 50-34. And a really silly over and back play. Mascaro just wasn't thinking there. Had crossed the timeline by, a good 4 feet, and then threw it back to a defender. I just think he lost track of where he was. Gets the ball back, back to the Tigers. And with a short court, they'll inbound from in front of us on their offensive side of the floor. 7:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Noah St. Clair inbounds to Finn McFadden. Finn picked up his dribble. Got the ball inside to Coleman. Nice move down low. Ball tipped away. No foul is called. Worland back the other way. In transition, Tigers get back, so Cannon has to hand the ball off to Williams. Williams with a lob pass down low to Page. Page backing in. Puts the shot in off the glass. Got it to go and one. Real tough to stop there. Page had good position, good entry pass. Backed down, put the shot up. That was textbook there, and the foul's going to be picked up by Hollingshead. That's his third. Only player for either team in any foul trouble now is Hollingshead with 3. Free throw is no good. A rebound is pulled down, but an offensive foul is called before the putback shot went in, so Worland picks up a foul on the rebound. Means Tiger basketball full court. Tigers get Quincy Gwynna back into the game. He's going to replace Coleman. A little pressure from Worland on the inbound. Lander able to handle it with Finn McFadden dribbling across the timeline and right down the center of the lane to finish the play. Timeout taken by Lander. We'll step aside, take it with them. Tigers 52, Worland 36. Back after this on 1330. KOVE streaming video powered by Lander Recycle.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Lander Tigers on top of Worland in the first round of the 3A West tournament here at Lovell High School by a score of 52-36. We have 6.5 minutes or so remaining in the fourth quarter. Lander trying to advance to the semifinal round tomorrow. It's a quick layup off of the Lander timeout. So Worland's trying to keep it close, 52-38. Next Tiger possession is Noah St. Clair with a pass to Hollingshead. Darian Herford is ISO left corner. Pass back up toward the top of the key. Herford gets the ball back, drives into the lane from the left elbow, puts up a left-handed shot that's no good. Got his own rebounds. Extra pass to St. Clair. That one is up and good. 54-38. Tigers on top with 6 minutes to go. It's getting down to it for the Warriors. They just need some points. They need quick possessions. Easier said than done against this Lander defense. It's been great all night. Passing to the left corner for 3. That is no good. Tigers, only ones there for the rebound. Finn McFadden pulls it down. He will dribble across the timeline. Gwynna to St. Clair in the lane. And Hollingshead for 3 left corner. That's good. Paxton Hollingshead tried to put this one away for the Lander Tigers. Really all around even scoring. Finn McFadden now leads all scoring with 15 points. But Pax is out there with 8. There's a turnover on a steal and a 3-on-1 the other way. Finn McFadden driving in strong, will finish. It's getting out of hand for Worland. Lander Tigers cruising. 59-38 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Quick fouls picked up by Hollingshead at half court. But on a night when you got Quincy Gwynna scoring 11 points and dropping in 3 threes, everybody getting involved. Darian Herford's got 9. Hollingshead has 8. Mentioned Finn McFadden now has 17 on the night after that drive in. Noah St. Clair, the top scorer on the team, has 7. It's a good thing for the Tigers. Over and back is going to be called on the inbound. And a timeout has been taken by Worland's. We'll take it with them back after this on 1330 KOVE, streaming video powered by Lander Recycle.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Watch today's games on the County 10 YouTube channel or catch radio coverage on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Welcome back to Lovell High School. Fourth quarter action. Lander Tigers on top of Worland, 55-38 in the quarterfinal round of the Regional 3A West tournaments. Lander in control and with the basketball. Pass into the corner for Andrews for three. That's no good. Worland comes away with a rebound. Warriors in need of quick points. Lander has done a great job, full court and half court defensively, of negating any momentum, any rhythm for Worland. Grant Page has had a pretty good game for Worland. He's got 5. There's a left elbow two that's no good. Rebound off of Worland and back to the Tigers. Winner of this game gets to play the best team in the state tomorrow in the semifinal round. That's what they are until someone proves otherwise, but that's why they play the game. And the path to that state tournament, if Lander on the boys' side to end up there, becomes just that little bit easier if you win this game. Loser of this game plays Lyman in the consolation bracket. Lander Tigers have been bitten by this regional bug for the last 2 seasons prior to this one. They've come into regional tournaments with 6-game winning streaks, and just something happens at regionals. That's not been the case so far tonight. Hollingshead with a pass to Gwynna, who's got 3 threes on the evening. Pass to Finn McFadden, driving in left side. Skip pass all the way across the floor. Now Gwynna thought about another 3. Behind the back dribble with a handoff to Finn McFadden. Feeds Hereford, right corner. That is no good. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Worland possession. Lander leading by 21 points. Bradshaw gets the ball back for the Warriors. He is out high. Worland doesn't have any time to kill here. That's Grant Page, left side out. Now passing to the corner for Bradshaw. Lost the handle, got it back. Bradshaw to a streaking Mitchell, who lays it in. So that's a result Worland wanted, but it took way too long. 3.5 minutes to go. Lander basketball. They're going to throw the ball out of bounds, though, and give it back to Worland. Just some miscommunication there. Thinking a player was in the corner when they weren't on the no-look pass. So it's a 19-point lead. Worland basketball. Tigers on top. Drive in down low. Cannon lost the handle. Lander comes away with it. Hereford dribbles into a trap and then spins around with a pass into the corner that is saved by Gwynna. Gwynna gets it back to Hereford with 3 minutes coming up on the fourth quarter clock. All Tigers burn some time here. A nice long possession. Pass the ball around, swing it, cycle it. That's what the Tigers do. It's going to be back to Finn McFadden from the top of the key with a crossover. Drives into the lane. Left hand drops it in. Finn McFadden has 19 points on the night. Maybe a season high for him. We have to double check. Turnover back to the Tigers. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. Lander's going to kill some more clock. Pass back up top of the key. Darian Hereford well away from the basket. Under 2.5 to go. Hereford driving in. Got it to Finn McFadden. Finn. Ball ends up with Hollingshead for 3. That's no good. That's St. Clair skying in for the rebound to disrupt things. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is Worland basketball. Getting 4 new players in for the Worland Warriors. Head coach Tanner Hart reading the writing on the wall. 2:12 to go. Lander Tigers on top by 21 points. You thought Lander might win this game. It looked pretty close on paper once you got past the records. Very even teams. There's the fact that Worland beat Lander in February. None of that happened tonight. Lander Tigers cruising. 2 minutes to go. Hikely is into the game. He tips the ball away and now resets the offense. Hikely back to Gwynna from the top of the key. Now Hikely dribbles to the right elbow, picks up his dribble. Got the ball to Noah St. Clair. Burning more clock with 1:43 to go. Cycling up high between Gwynna and Hikely. A backdoor pass to Paxton Hollingshead, who finishes. 1:34 to go. Lander's going to come away with this one. The regional snakebite is over for Lander. Winning their quarterfinal game over Worland. Rejection down low. Follow-up 3 for the Warriors is no good. Romer comes away with a rebound. 1:16 remaining. Lander basketball. And a timeout taken by Lander. We'll take it with them back after this on 1330 KOVE, streaming video powered by Lander Recycle.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas.
Back to action here with 1:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lander Tigers have subbed out their entire starting lineup with the exception of Finn McFadden. Nope, everybody's out. Now, what a night for Finn McFadden, 19 points on the night. And a lot of high-scoring Lander Tigers in this one. Quincy Gwynna made 3 threes. Pax had a couple of those as well. Clock rolls as Lander kills time. 37 seconds remaining. Pass inside and finish down low. This is fun regional tournament experience for players, younger players on Lander's roster that don't get a ton of playing time. Hopefully they get a lot more playing time before the middle of March. This will be a turnover back to the Tigers with 13 seconds and now 10 seconds remaining. Tigers don't have to do anything. They can pretty much milk this one down, and Lander and their crowd of 100 or so Tigers who have made the trip from Fremont County are going to see a postseason victory, and not just a win in the quarterfinals, but a huge, dominating win over Worland, who had defeated them back in February. At Worland, Lander avenges that loss with a 65-40 victory. It's on to the semifinals of the 3A West regional tournaments tomorrow. I'm going to tell you the rest of the tournament schedule then, both on the boys and girls side. Our broadcast details on the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. That is coming up right after this here on 1330 KOVE, streaming video powered by Lander Recycle. Lander Tigers on to the semifinals tomorrow.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athlete success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to Lovell High School. It's been a long day here at the first day of the 3A West Regional Tournament, but it has been worth it for both Lander Valley High School teams' presence. Tigers get a sweep. Lander ladies winning earlier this morning. They advance to the semifinals tomorrow. They're going to play Worland tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then the Lander Tigers took care of the Worland Warriors themselves, coming back after losing to Worland in February at Worland. Avenged that and looked like a totally different team, just in a good way tonight. Offensively, you had guys just shooting the lights out. Defensively, Worland never really got any kind of an offensive rhythm going. Just great defensive performance. See if we can talk to head coach Stu Mullins if he's got a couple of moments here on the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show, but I'll ask him if that wasn't the best defensive performance top to bottom that Lander has played all year. When they play well, they can play with just about anyone in 3A. I guess we'll find out, because tomorrow the reward for a victory over Worland is going to be a matchup with the number 1 overall seed Lovell Bulldogs, who have a very special starting 5. We can talk about this, obviously, tomorrow, and I want to recap this win before we move on to tomorrow. Maybe we'll ask Coach kind of his thoughts on that while we do a recap. So hopefully Coach Mullins has some time for us. If not, that's fine as well. Tournaments are a little bit different in everyone's schedule. So let's give you what we had. Final score in that game, as you see, for those of you watching on the YouTube stream, 65-40. That game was 34-29 at halftime. Key performances individually, offensively for the Lander Tigers. You had Finn McFadden add 10 points to his total in the second half alone. He had 9 in the first half. Finn McFadden, the game high scorer, with 19 points, kind of taking over the game, but doing it consistently in the first half and second half, and was real big in that third quarter. Quincy Gwynna, when he starts hitting those threes, that kind of gets your attention, like this might be a big night for the Lander Tigers. Quincy Gwynna finished with 11 points. Brenner Coleman chipped in. Paxton Hollingshead had a couple of threes in the first half as well. You had 4 Tigers contributing quite a bit, and then you had Finn McFadden just running away with things in the second half. Noah St. Clair didn't have a bad night. He was below his average, but when your high scorer is doubled up on by another good shooter, another teammate, Finn McFadden, that's a good sign for a team offense like the Lander Tigers. And a lot of teams in 3A basketball, especially on the boys' side, that don't have that big individual scorer. You need 4 or 5 guys shooting the lights out. Man, that's exactly what Lander got tonight. Lander's offense, very balanced throughout this game. 34 points at halftime put them roughly on pace for about 68. That's well above Worland's season average. Lander finished with 65. So balanced, and they really did take advantage of that third quarter in a big way. Head coach Stu Mullins of the Lander Tigers is going to be joining us now. Coach, congratulations. Victory in the quarterfinal round, got the job done. Whatever that snake bite from regionals of the last couple of years is, we can say is gone. You beat a team.
Predicted this, right?
Didn't I? Is it exactly the way I said it was going to happen?
Exactly.
So this team beat you in February, not super recently, but there is something about that at Worland game for us in the last couple of years. It's been really strange. No matter where the teams are, you guys come back tonight, fix everything that went wrong in that game, and then some. Was that the best top-to-bottom defensive game that you guys have played? Because it seemed like it.
Probably. As far as just following the game plan, we spent so much time in prep for this, and knew we had a good matchup with Caleb on Cannon, and he's sick as a dog, unfortunately, and so he was in short bursts, but the guys that came in did a great job. We knew we had to make Page beat us without trying. They do a really good job of lobbing it in there and pinning guys from the backside, and we just were going to play behind, and usually he'll pass it or make a tough shot, and he got us a few times, but he's a great player.
Yeah.
And for our other guys to understand where they needed to be, Williams got off on us a little bit in the first half, and that was not the game plan, but they did what they needed to do, and then to finally see some shots go through the cylinder is a welcome surprise. So
Quincy Gwynna with the 3 threes, I think.
Yeah, Pax had 2 or 3.
Pax had 2 in the first half. 19 points for Finn on the night. You know it's going to be a good night when you get shooting like that all around, add the defense to it. So tomorrow, your reward for all this in the semifinals is Lovell. We saw them take care of Lyman and then some in the game right before this one. That's a team I followed through the state tournament, this group of kids for the last couple of years. That starting 5 is solid. Is there a game plan you're willing to share beyond the starting 5 if you can rattle them a little bit? What's the strategy for playing a Lovell team that just has been so dominant this year?
If we could get to their bench, that would be great.
Yeah.
And that's part of it. You've got to try to find ways to get in fact. It's going to be a difficult game, and they just present so many just physical challenges. And with both those shot blockers and then just trying, we were trying our darndest tonight to keep their big guys out of the paint, and you double the size and length, and so we're going to have our hands full for sure, and we knew that. But I guarantee you, there's probably one team that Lovell did not want to play at regionals, and that was us. And we have a tendency if we get hot, we can play with about anybody. And if we can defend and rebound like we did today, we'll have a good plan for them. But we're gonna have to have some things go our way for sure, and maybe a few calls here and there that may swing the thing. But if we can just against a team like this, I've been in this position where I've had really good teams like that, and the one thing you kind of get nervous about is if a team sticks around. You're just not used to that, and I think that's our goal is to keep it within striking distance, and then you get some turnovers and make some things happen, and you never know. So I think our kids are excited. They understand the task. It's we know we got to win one more game, and it may come tomorrow. And what a cool thing for them to. I told them, you're not going to play in a bigger environment
than tomorrow
with everyone cheering against you. This whole community will be here, and just embrace it, have fun. And if you can come in loose and play hard, they're going to make some plays. We'll live with the results.
Well, you want to play the best. I mean, that's the goal. When you get to the playoffs, that day's coming. So we will try and photocopy this game for tomorrow. It is going to be a fun environment, 7:30 tomorrow night. But the big win, as you try to get to Casper next week, came tonight, just blowing out Worland. And congrats, Coach. We will see you for that game tomorh.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you to Lander Recycled to bring this live with us.
We appreciate
today.
it.
And,
we appreciate that.
Pretty awesome for the folks back home. And if you want to make the drive up, we'd love to see some green tomorrow.
We're going to need it. Thanks, Coach. Here's head coach Stu Mullins. Lander Tigers victorious tonight, as you saw, a 65-40 victory. Statement victory for the Lander Tigers. And it is no secret, as Coach said, just to wrap things up here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show, Lovell's good team. There is no two ways about it. Probably the best starting 5 in the state, regardless of class. I do have questions about how deep they are as a team. It's just really hard to be super, super deep when you get 8-10 guys down. But I think Coach said it well. Sounds like the team has a good attitude heading into what will be a very loud environment. The host, the Lovell Bulldogs, the 1 seed in this tournament. They are fully expected to win the championship in this tournament. Lander's going to see what they can do about that tomorrow night at 7:30. Just to recap, both of your Lander teams are in the semifinals. Lander girls took care of business this morning. They're going to play Worland tomorrow at 3 p.m. We'll have that game for you as well. And then tomorrow night, 7:30, the number 1 seed Lovell Bulldogs taking on the number 4 seed Lander Valley Tigers. Would appreciate you guys tuning in tomorrow. It's going to be a fun afternoon and evening of basketball. As Coach said, thanks to Lander Recycle back home for making this streaming video possible, and to all of our sports sponsors for making Lander Tiger basketball, possible on air and on video throughout what has been a special season for both the Lander boys and the Lander girls, and it got a little more special this Thursday, first day of the tournament. So 3 o'clock girls, 7:30 p.m. Lander boys. We'll have both those games for you on 1330 KOVE 107.7 FM and streaming video powered by Lander Recycle. Until tomorrow afternoon, Scott Fuller signing off from Lovell. Have a great evening, everyone.